interesting because, you know, when everybody was enjoying your music, and at that time I had also just started my career, I was like a year into it.
Right.
So I was doing a lot of entertainment stories.
Right.
Then I had to report that you had found God. So you say you're not doing those songs again. And I said, Ofori Amponsah, what happened?
Actually, you know, this, as I said before, this world is a spiritual world. We live physically, but it's a spiritual world. And the gifts that we have comes from God.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just take a break because if the song is not coming, if you know, you are not in the mood, then you cannot write in a song.
Yeah.
But that time too, I had my own personal challenges. I was doing this thing for a long time and I needed a break.
Okay, the music
first,
you mean?
Yeah. The first thing was like, I needed to find God. I mean, when I say God, people don't actually understand.
Yeah.
I needed to find myself again. And I think the break was a very good thing for me. Because actually, I was a bit going wayward until I just like took a break and then came back. And right now, I am successful than before. 100 times successful.
Because you gave your life to Christ. And
No, actually. No, I mean, I was a Christian before I became Ofori Amponsah.
Okay.
So.
But you became a pastor?
Actually, I was leading songs and music in church. And I was a worship leader in church. I was a lay preacher in church before I became Ofori Amponsah. I never knew I would become a high life star. Yeah. I thought I was going into ministry before I became Ofori Amponsah. So it was actually, you know, just sitting back and missing, you know, there's this thing that people don't actually know. The relationship between God and man is sweeter than the relationship between a man and a woman.
Yeah.
It's the sweetest thing I've ever encountered.
Okay.
And so actually I wanted to, you know, come back and try to pick myself up in my Christian, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't like I was trying to become. I was already.
You're already a man of God.
I am still.
You still are?
I am. You know, God gives a gift, He never takes it. You give your life to Christ, you never take it back. It's not like, you know.
No, but let me understand something. Because like you said, you now started singing gospel music, leading the church. And then a couple of years later, you released Alewa. So you remember everybody was calling Pastor Alewa.
Yeah.
I'm guilty. I was one of them. When I'm doing your stories, I said that Pastor Alewa is back.
No, actually, it's okay. Bella, this music thing, life in itself is hard. I mean, you never like it. One day you hear Ofori Amponsah is drinking and smoking or just like, you know, on weed or high. You never be happy, actually. But if you don't, you know, take your time to connect yourself to God, that's what happens. This is a spiritual job. And you could just go away. So is that what happened to you? You lost? No, actually. But I had my own challenges, like, you know, relationship-wise and, you know, a lot of stuff going around me. So I had to just like take a break a bit, yeah. And then, I still don't understand though, Ofori Amponsah. So is it that the journey with God was a little difficult for you? Maybe you were new in it, you didn't seem to understand. I'm not new. I'm talking about then, not now. Okay. That at that time. So actually, let me just like paint this picture for you. Please do. Ofori Amponsah was already in church, singing in church before I became Ofori Amponsah. So it's not like I gave my life. I was already doing that. I don't want to speak about it today, but like, you know, a gift like, okay, I'll just sit down and say, okay, the year 2020, this will happen. Oh, you could prophesy? Of course. Do you still? It is. It's a gift. Oh. It is a gift. And so that was what I was doing in church before I became Ofori Amponsah. Okay. And so for me, my platform was the music. For example, I'm in the studio, and then it just comes like the year 2020, this is what's going to happen. So I put it in the song. Okay. Because I don't have a church. So I just put it in the song. And so that's actually my gift than even the music. And so you're still very active in church at the moment? And as you see, I say, I backslide. No, I will never run away from God. Listen, it's not an easy journey. It is not. Yeah. It is not. But pick yourself up whenever you fall. Listen, when you fail to succeed in life. Yeah. So for me, it's just like one of those things for me. Yeah. So would you say then that as a musician, it's not wrong for you to believe in God, to be in church, etc. No, sing about love and, you know, love. God is love. And actually, when you read the Bible, Apostle Paul compared, you know, the love between a man and a woman to the love between God and the church.
Yeah.
You understand? So singing about love is nothing. But you are the only person who listens to the music playing in you. So at any particular point in time, you need to listen to the song that is playing inside you.
But at the same time, you are releasing a song that might lead someone to also
have a baby.
Sin.
Or
me feel bad girl and they're chasing women and stuff. So then people might say that.
Who actually created that thing?
What thing?
Was it me? Who actually created a man and a woman and, you know, the bad thing?
Oh, me, I'm not judging. I'm just asking.
That is religion.
Okay.
Religion for you, because religious people will just like say that. Yeah. Actually, a doctor will just like go and see a woman's part and it's okay.
Yeah.
A musician will sing and it's sin.
Yeah, but not sin necessarily, but you know, you have a lot of
Have you ever read the Songs of Solomon? Have you?
Not entirely.
Please read it.
I should take my time.
It's so nice. It's
so that's beautiful. That's what you're likening to your music, eh?
No, actually, as I said, music doesn't come from me. It's a gift. It's like you can sit down to write something, okay, create something, but the actual gift comes from God. So if you follow the actual gift, you will hear at any time what you have to sing. It's like the words is given to you. It's not like you sit down to. I mean, I don't sit down to create anything.
God speaks to you.
Of course.
What's he telling you now? What's he telling you?
Oh no,
because your fans are waiting.
Okay, actually, I would say we are all, Ghana is a Christian country. We just need to pray. Prayer is very important. Actually, when I was coming, I was telling somebody, without prayer, I wouldn't be Ofori Amponsah today. So prayer is the most important thing to me. Like, it connects me with my maker.
Okay.
And that's
and for you, that's it?
Yep.